First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Throwing right away is Allen. He's going to test this secondary right away. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A huge play right off the bat. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A toss left side, caught by his running back, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive. You're knocking on the door. First and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll try to use that side and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but it is complete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. Third and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one intercepted. He gets free. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The extra point is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 46-yard line. Play action. It's Allen on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Stop. Hey, home. That's it.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Kennedy Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Here's a first carry for their running back.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down and 9.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Top 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Lightning 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Steady.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, check that. Street 2. Bronco, Cap 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bills.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Richardson going to look to throw. Quickly out to Coleman on the wide receiver screen. He's still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Middle, 19. Middle. Off 52.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will take a one-point lead here in the first quarter. We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Come on. 19 tight. Drag him 60. Go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Richardson. This is caught down that right sideline. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
On the jump. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Tag. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up second
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 1.
Ready? 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
RPO. That one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled. For a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We're trying to set up the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bill.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Travel start on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Inside the 20, and he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Atlanta. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Second down, they need 7.
Broncos. Look at 19, 60 Nazareth. 79 Broncos. Trap 50, trap 50. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll let one go down the middle. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards. A run on 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 2. brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now a give up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now a timeout. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
Throwing is Richardson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What's that?
He's got room to roam. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up first and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bills 21. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 6, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Buffalo.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now give on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Get it. Bronco 80. 77. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Maverick. 19 Wyatt.
Now Richardson looking downfield for Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
18 Cardinals.
Richardson to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Bill.
Throwing, Richardson. Going right sideline and complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. I'm this coordinator. I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Pass 60, pass 60. Hey,
up the middle they go. And he'll take this one pinned. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense, let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Play action. It's Allen. Forced out wide. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll get forward. Gives him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Alert! Alert! 319! Alert! Gun! What's up?
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. Yeah. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercept. And now he loses the football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. On play action, Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one in reach.
And he'll take this down to about the 7. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at about the 9. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
Come on, set! 70, Timberwolf! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Go!
Handoff here, up the middle. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5.
The Falcons take over first and 10. And now 23-1.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Play action. Here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Atlanta.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air is Allen. Exiting the pocket right. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Stop it, press it. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. Loose inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try, 4th time. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams. Really start taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
Makes the score Falcons 67, Bills 49. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Forced to his right, and he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 70. Go, Reed. Go.
There's a handoff. That'll be done. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
65 check. 7 Pirates.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Slot man in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker on
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go! 19 tight. 19. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Rolling right. Looking downfield for Coleman.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
trap 60. 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Come on.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Well, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Captain 11, Captain 11. Here we go, here we go. 60 Falcons, 60 Falcons.
They'll send a man in motion left. On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the gun, Richardson. Into space at the 45. On the move, past the 40. Still on his feet. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And that is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one